Om Shanti, 26th of February 2023, Avyakth Murli, Bapdada Madhuban. Murli, original date 31st of December 1993. Constantly fly with zeal and enthusiasm in the new year and be a great donor and a bestower of blessings to all, and finish all wastage. Murli title: Constantly fly with zeal and enthusiasm in the new year and be a great donor and a bestower of blessings to all, and finish all wastage. Today, Bapdada, the great of the new age, the new world, is seeing his children who are the images of support for the new age. All of you children are constantly cooperative with Bapdada, and this is why you are images of support. In the Lokic world, today is the day of the confluence of the years. The old year is going and the new year is coming. So this is the confluence day of the years. whereas you are sitting at the unlimited confluence age, as well as greetings for the new year. You also give everyone greetings for the new age, not just greetings for one day, but you give greetings for many births in the new age. At this time of the confluence age, you Brahmins definitely experience that you souls have new lives. You have come into a new life, have you not? The world of Brahmins is a new world. From Amrit Vela onwards, there is a new system, a new love. Look at the timetable of your old life and the timetable of your new life, your Brahmin life. There is so much difference. Everything has become new, a new awareness, a new attitude, a new vision. Everything has changed. So the new life is so lovely. Everyone loves something new anyway. You wish to let go of all things and take new things. So this is the small new world of this time. The world is new and the sanskars are new. And this is why people of the world celebrate New Year with a lot of splendor. To celebrate means to have zeal and enthusiasm. There is enthusiasm, and the day of celebration is therefore called a festival. You give greetings to one another with great zeal and enthusiasm. You give greetings and congratulations. For you Brahmin souls, every day is a festival. Constantly to celebrate a festival means that you stay in zeal and enthusiasm. This zeal and enthusiasm is Brahmin life. According to the systems of the world, you celebrate a special day. Today, you have gathered together to celebrate, have you not? However, you constantly have zeal and enthusiasm for the new age and your new life. It is not that when it becomes the 2nd January, your zeal and enthusiasm will decrease, and that after 1 month it will decrease even more. Your zeal and enthusiasm increases every day. It does not decrease. It is like that. It is not. Or will your zeal and enthusiasm finish when you go back to your own places? No. Every moment is a moment of zeal and enthusiasm. For you Brahmin souls, zeal and enthusiasm are wings for the flying stage. You constantly continue to fly with the wings of zeal and enthusiasm. Even when you perform actions for a task, you still act with the flying stage as a karma yogi. So, you are those who have a flying stage, are you not? You cannot fly without wings, and so you constantly have these wings of zeal and in the enthusiasm for the flying stage. This zeal and enthusiasm is the greatest power for all of you Brahmin souls. It is not a dry, tasteless life. People of the world say, what can we do? There is no sweetness. It is completely dry. However, what would you say that you constantly have the sweetness of zeal and enthusiasm? You can never become disheartened. You are constantly happy in your heart because no matter how difficult something is, enthusiasm makes difficult things easy. Enthusiasm makes even a storm to fan into a gift tofa. It makes a mountain not into a mustard seed but into cotton wool. Enthusiasm makes you experience any type of test or problem to be entertainment. Therefore, those who maintain their zeal and enthusiasm, those who are images of support for the new world, those who have a new life are Brahmin souls. You know yourselves, do you not? Do you also accept yourselves, or do you just know yourselves? What would you say? You know and you accept, and you also move along according to that. Do you constantly have the enthusiasm that you are the same ones of the previous cycle, that you are the same ones now, and that you will become this many times? So it is imperishable enthusiasm. Is it not? You were, you are, and you always will be. You have become this in all three aspects of time. Have you not? The past, the present, and the future. You are this in three aspects of time. Are you not? So it is imperishable. It is not. Bapdada is seeing whether souls who maintain imperishable zeal and enthusiasm are number wise or number one. You are victorious souls whose intellects have faith, and so those who are victorious will be number one. Will they not? They will not be number wise, will they? So, constantly continue to fly with this enthusiasm in your new life, because you are images of support. You are not just the supports for your own lives, but you are images of support for all the souls of the world. The atmosphere of the world is being transformed with your elevated attitude. Both matter and the souls of the world are becoming pure with your pure vision. The world is changing with your vision. The world is becoming righteous with your elevated actions. So you have such a huge responsibility. You are wearing crowns of responsibility, are you not? Or do you sometimes take it off because you find it heavy? What do you do? Those who remain double light constantly experience this crown of responsibility to be light. They don't find it heavy. Those who wear this crown now will also wear a crown in the future. What will you do in the new year? You have celebrated the Avyakth year. The Avyakth year means that you have become angels. Or do you still have to become that? So, what do angels do? The meaning of Avyakth is to be an angel. When you completed this last year, you became angels, did you not? Or not? Should we now extend the Avyakth year? Should we make 1 year into 2 years? You now have to progress further, do you not? So, did you celebrate the Avyakth year? What will you do now that you have become angels? At every moment and throughout every day, you must constantly be great donors and bestowers of blessings. So celebrate this year by being great donors and bestowers of blessings. Be great donors and give to all those who come into contact and connection with you the donation of some power, knowledge, or virtue. You have become so full of all three treasures. The treasure of knowledge is overflowing, is it not? Or is it lacking a little bit? You are master knowledgeful, are you not? So you have to the treasures of knowledge, the treasures of powers, and the treasures of virtues. Are you full of all three? Or are you full of one and not of the other two? At the present time, souls need a great deal of all three. So, throughout the day, you must definitely give one donation or another. Whether you give a donation of knowledge, of powers, or of virtues, you have to donate something. No day of a great donor soul should go by without something being donated. Do not say when the year finishes that you did not get a chance. It is up to you to take a chance. Or can you only take a chance when someone else gives it to you? Or can you yourselves take a chance? What happens? Do you know how to take it? Or do you only know how to take it when someone gives it? If no one gives you a chance, what will you do? Will you just continue to watch and think about it? Throughout the day, you come into contact with souls, whether Brahmin souls or souls who do not have any knowledge, do you not? Or do you sit alone somewhere? You do come into contact, do you not? So give all those to whom you come into connection a donation. That is, give them cooperation. The spiritual meanings of the word donate it is to give cooperation. So, having become great donors and bestowers of blessings, how will you give blessings every day? What is the way to give blessings? Do you know what it is? Even now, your non-living images are giving blessings, are they not? The way to give blessings is to give cooperation. That is, to give blessings to all those souls who come into contact and connection with you, with the atmosphere created by your own stage and with the vibrations of your attitude. No matter what type of soul someone may be, even if he insults you or defames you, with your pure feelings and good wishes, with your attitude and state, give such souls a donation of virtues with the blessings of the power of tolerance. If someone who is burning in a fire of anger comes in front of you, would you pour oil on him or water? What would you do? You would pour water, would you not? Or word, or would you also add a few drops of oil? If in your words you do not become angry in front of an angry person. If you remain quiet but you express the feelings of anger through your eyes and face, you are then sprinkling drops of oil. An angry soul is under an outside influence. Give him blessings with the cool water of mercy. So, have you become such bestowers of blessings? Or does the arrow of tolerance not work when it is needed? If an invaluable thing is not useful at the right time, would it be called invaluable? Invaluable means that the aspect for which it is valued is used for a purpose at the right time. So, what will you do this year? Become great donors and bestowers of blessing. It is because you fill yourselves with the sanskars of great donors and bestowers of blessings in the living from that you become bestowers of blessings in the non-living form. Do you have to fill yourselves with these sanskars now? Or it is that, or is it that those non-living images will be filled with these sanskars when those images are created? When you become great donors, and bestowers of blessings, all wastage automatically finishes. Great donors and bestowers of blessings are bestowers who give to others. So, to be a bestower means to be powerful. Only when you are powerful are you able to give. So, wastage finishes automatically where there is power. The powerful stage is attained by turning on the switch, just as to turn on a physical light means to finish darkness. In the same way, to attain a powerful stage means to turn on the switch so that the wastage is automatically finished. So, is the switch all right? Or does it become loose? Or does the fuse blow? You do know how to switch it on. Do you not? Nowadays, even little children are clever at turning on a switch. They turn the TV on, do they not? In this way, by putting on the switch, you will be liberated from making the effort of finishing each wasteful thought individually. This is the elevated task of Avyakth angels. So, what newness will you bring about? Did you keep your chart in the Avyakth year? Or did you keep it sometimes and not at other times? Were you those who only kept it sometimes or those who kept it all the time? The majority is of those who only kept a chart sometimes. So in this new year, you should keep a new chart. What will you keep a new chart about? You know the four subjects very well. So this year, keep a chart in all four subjects: Gyan, Yoga, Dharana, and Service to bring about newness in every subject every day. To have knowledge means to be sensible, to share wisdom, and to move along with that wisdom as a sensible person. So, newness in knowledge means to fill yourself with whatever you are lacking. If you do this, then that is also newness, is it not? If you develop it from not having it at all, that is newness, is it not? In the same way, have a new experience every day by experimenting with yoga. It should not be that you say you sat in yoga very well and had good yoga. So, what was the newness in that? To increase your percentage is newness. If today your percentage of yoga is 50 percentage and tomorrow it increases from 50 percentage, then that is newness. It should not be that in 1 month's time you say that it is still 50 percentage. In all four subjects, let there be newness in self progress. Let there be newness in the method, newness in your experimenting and in making others into easy yogis. When the percentages in these increase, it means there is newness. To say that you caused someone sorrow or that you became angry with someone is to keep a common chart. Even your royal subjects keep that chart. So, are you royal subjects or kings? With newness, you will continually experience being close to making fast effort. Do you understand what charts you have to keep? Do not send your daily charts here every 3 months. The work would then increase, and anyway, this year you have to be economical. This year is the special year of economy. To belong, to belong to one and to be economical. You are constructing the answer over. And so you have to be economical with everything. Be economical with all the treasures, with your time, your thoughts, and your money, economical in everything. So every 3 months, check your own chart as a detached observer and write your news in brief. Every 3 months, check whether there has been progress or if you are still moving along as you were previously. You must not go into the stage of descent, but let it not be that you remain as you were either. So do not become a midget even in your efforts. Would you like to be a midget? Do not say, I did not want this to happen, but what can I do? Do not say, what can I do? What can I do? It is the language of Brahmins. What can I do? How can I do it? Not only should you say, do it like this, you should also give cooperation to others and say, this is how you should do it. So, do you understand what charge you have to keep? Now we shall see who does what. Because of love, Bapdada is not announcing any names as to who did what. You know who did what anyway. Nowadays, it is the fashion to have a TV. So Bapdada also has a TV. Bapdada knows to what extent each of you did the work that he gave you last year. However, should he announce these names of how many were half caste, and how many were full caste? Acha. So this year be great donors and bestowers of blessings for yourselves and others too. Also each day bring about some newness. That is, you must definitely make progress. So this is the effort for yourselves. What will you do in service? You also have to bring about newness in service. Do you not? You have had many melas. You have had countless exhibitions and many seminars too. You have had many conferences, but you now have to prepare mics. Who will make a loud sound? However, what is the way to do that? In fact, you have also been told of this previously, but you have done this to a lesser extent. In looking at the results of service, it can be seen that before bringing the heads, the instrument souls, close, whether they are leaders, industrialists, or important officers, the means of bringing them close is to bring their secretaries close. You people give time to those who are the heads. They say, this is good, but they then go back to sleep, and you then do not have enough time to awaken them again. Neither do they give time, nor are you able to go. The secretaries do not change, even though the heads all change. You serve one minister, and the next day he is no longer a minister, but just an ordinary person. However, the secretaries can be very cooperative. So, this year, whatever profession you serve, especially serve the secretaries, managers, or personal assistants, that is, whoever is most influential and close to the heads. Secondly, you have also been given a signal about this previously. At the present time, you have to let there be less expenditure and yet bring about greater glorifications. The way to do this is to keep in contact and have a relationship with both small and large organizations and glorify Baba's name on their ready-made stage. Let there be less expense and greater glorification. You do this, but now do it with greater force in every country, in every town, and in every district. Give the message on ready-made stage of all the different associations and different professions and of those who hold conferences and seminars, etc. Then your time and efforts will both be served. Now do this with great force. Check that no association or place is deprived in the country or place for which you are an instrument because the atmosphere has changed a great deal at the present time. People now have less fear and a lot more love. They believe this is good. They do not become good, but they do believe that this is good. This is why you should underline even more these two types of service. Then the mics will be prepared easily. Did you hear what you have to do? You have started the new year, and so you need new methods and new systems. In this new year, every day at Amrit Vela, constantly make this slogan emerge. I constantly have to fly with zeal and enthusiasm and also make others fly. And check this again and again from time to time. Let it not be that you check yourself at Amrit Vela, then merge everything throughout the day, and then at night think that the day was just ordinary. So check yourself from time to time. Check that you did not go onto another path instead of having zeal and enthusiasm. Check that you did not allow yourself to be pulled to any stage other than the flying stage. Acha, to all the Brahmin children who are experiencing a new life, to the elevated souls who are images of support for the new age, to those who are constantly great donors and bestowers of blessings with their elevated thoughts, words, and deeds, to the powerful souls who constantly make the circumstances easy for others with their own stage, to the close souls who experience constant progress, that is, newness in themselves every day, to the close souls who are similar to the Father and who constantly belong to one and are economical, love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing, may you be a number one elevated Brahmin soul who considers your body to be the temple of you, that soul, and keeps it clean. Baba's explanation, you Brahmin souls are the number one elevated souls in the whole cycle and as valuable as diamonds. Have this awareness and consider your body to be the temple of you, that soul, and keep it clean. The more elevated an idol is, so its temple it is just as elevated. You are the trustee of that body, that temple, and this trusteeship automatically brings cleanliness and purity. In this way, the purity of your body will always continue to let you experience spiritual fragrance. Slogan, to make the vow of staying in spirituality is to be a Jnani soul. Om Shanti.